Ladies and gentlemen, football aficionados, and fans of the gridiron, welcome to a showdown like no other. Today, we're diving deep into the world of college football, where two powerhouse programs collide in a clash of talent, tradition, and touchdowns. Get ready for an exhilarating ride as we explore the dynamic histories of Duke University and Clemson University's football programs. From legendary coaches to iconic players, from historic rivalries to heart-pounding moments, this is a tale of two teams, each with its own unique journey. So, grab your jerseys, foam fingers, and that game day enthusiasm because it's kickoff time for the Duke Blue Devils and the Clemson Tigers. Duke University, located in Durham, North Carolina, has a long history of football dating back to the late 19th century. The team is known as the Duke Blue Devils. Duke is a member of the Atlantic Coast Conference, ACC, competing against other ACC schools. The team plays its home games at Wallace-Wade Stadium, with a seating capacity of around 40,000. While Duke football has had periods of success, including conference championships, they haven't been as dominant as some other ACC teams. The team's success has varied over the years. Duke has several notable rivalries, including the Victory Bell rivalry with the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and the Tobacco Road rivalry with North Carolina and North Carolina State. Located in Clemson, South Carolina, Clemson University's football team is known as the Clemson Tigers. The program has a rich history dating back to 1896. Clemson competes in the Atlantic Coast Conference, ACC, and has been one of the conference's most successful football programs. The team plays its home games at Memorial Stadium, often referred to as Death Valley. It has one of the largest seating capacities in college football, holding over 80,000 fans. Clemson football has enjoyed significant success in recent years, winning multiple ACC championships and national championships. They have been a dominant force in college football. Clemson has fierce rivalries with teams like the University of South Carolina, known as the Palmetto Bowl, and Florida State University. Under the leadership of head coach Dabo Swinney, Clemson has become a powerhouse in college football. They have consistently been in the college football playoff and won national championships. In summary, while both Duke and Clemson are ACC schools, Clemson has been a far more successful and prominent program in recent years, with multiple national championships to its name. Duke, on the other hand, has had moments of success but hasn't achieved the same level of dominance in college football. Both Duke University and Clemson University established their football programs in the late 19th century, with Duke officially starting in 1888 and Clemson in 1896. While Duke had success in the early to mid-20th century, Clemson's football program has become more nationally renowned in recent decades, achieving significant success and winning multiple national championships. Certainly, let's highlight the most notable achievements of both Duke University and Clemson University's football teams, including conference championships and bowl game appearances. Duke made its first and only appearance in the Rose Bowl in 1938, facing off against the University of Southern California, USC. Although they lost the game, it remains a significant milestone in the program's history. Duke has won a total of 7 ACC football championships. Their conference titles include victories in 1953, 1954, 1955, 1960, 1961, 1989, and 2013. The Blue Devils have made numerous appearances in bowl games over the years, including the Cotton Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, and more. Clemson has won multiple national championships in college football. They clinched their first modern-era national championship in the 1981 season by winning the Orange Bowl. The Tigers have been a dominant force in the ACC, regularly winning conference championships. Their ACC titles include numerous victories in both the ACC championship game and the ACC regular season. Clemson has a rich history of bowl game appearances, with a remarkable record in recent years. They've participated in prestigious bowl games like the Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl, and Cotton Bowl, often as part of the college football playoff. Under the leadership of head coach Dabo Swinney, Clemson has become known for its consistency as a top-ranked team, regularly appearing in the college football playoff and contending for national championships. Duke University has had notable achievements in the past, including ACC championships and a Rose Bowl appearance, while Clemson University has enjoyed recent national championship success, ACC dominance, and a strong tradition of bowl game appearances. Both programs have left their mark on college football history in their own unique ways. The rivalry between Duke and Clemson began when both universities were members of the Southern Conference. The first football matchup between the two teams took place in 1934. Since then, it has grown into a spirited rivalry characterized by intense competition and memorable moments. The first ever meeting between Duke and Clemson in 1934 set the stage for this rivalry. Clemson won the game 18-6, marking the beginning of a competitive series. One of the most famous games in the rivalry's history occurred in 1965. Duke was leading Clemson late in the game when NBC, the broadcaster, decided to cut away to the scheduled movie Heidi before the game ended. This decision caused a massive uproar among viewers, as they missed an incredible comeback by Clemson in the final minutes. Clemson won the game 17-15, and it became known as the Heidi game. In 2012, Duke and Clemson engaged in a high-scoring shootout that showcased offensive firepower. Clemson narrowly won the game 56-20, but it was memorable for the offensive display by both teams. Over the years, Duke and Clemson have continued to have competitive matchups. Several games have been closely contested, with the outcome uncertain until the final whistle. As both teams are members of the Atlantic Coast Conference, ACC, their matchups often carry conference implications. These games are crucial in the ACC standings and have the potential to shape the postseason landscape. The Duke-Clemson rivalry is characterized by a competitive spirit, with fans and players alike eagerly anticipating their annual showdown. The historical context of the rivalry, along with these memorable moments, has helped fuel the intensity of their matchups. The rivalry between Duke and Clemson in college football has a rich history dating back to the 1930s. It has been marked by memorable games, including the famous Heidi game, and continues to be a source of excitement for both fan bases when these two teams clash on the gridiron. Let's take a look at some of the legendary players who have represented Duke and Clemson in college football. Before becoming a renowned coach, Steve Spurrier was a star quarterback at Duke during the 1960s. He won the Heisman Trophy in 1966 and is considered one of the greatest college football players in Duke's history. Ace Parker was a multi-sport athlete who excelled in football at Duke during the 1930s. He was an All-American halfback and went on to have a successful career in the NFL. Clarkston Hines was a standout wide receiver for Duke in the late 1980s and early 1990s. He set numerous ACC receiving records and earned All-American honors during his career. Deshaun Watson is widely regarded as one of Clemson's greatest quarterbacks. He led the Tigers to a national championship victory in 2016 and was a two-time Heisman Trophy finalist. Terry Kennard was a star safety for Clemson during the early 1980s. He was a consensus All-American and played a key role in Clemson's 1981 national championship team. C.J. Spiller was a dynamic running back for the Tigers in the late 2000s. He was known for his explosive speed and versatility, earning All-American honors during his college career. Although best known for his NFL career, Brian Dawkins was a standout safety for Clemson in the early 1990s. He went on to have a Hall of Fame career in the NFL. These legendary players left an indelible mark on the football programs at Duke and Clemson and are celebrated for their outstanding contributions both in college and, in many cases, at the professional level as well. Their performances on the field continue to inspire future generations of football players at their respective universities. Let's delve into some of the iconic coaches who have made a significant impact on the football programs at Duke and Clemson. Wallace Wade is perhaps the most iconic coach in Duke football history. He served as the head coach from 1931 to 1950 and was instrumental in transforming Duke into a football powerhouse. Under his leadership, Duke achieved unprecedented success, including 3 Southern Conference championships and an appearance in the 1939 Rose Bowl. Wade's coaching legacy is still celebrated at Duke, and the football stadium is named in his honor. While Steve Spurrier is better known for his achievements as a player and a coach at the University of Florida, he also made a notable impact during his tenure as Duke's head coach from 1987 to 1989. Spurrier's innovative offensive schemes laid the groundwork for his future success, and he is fondly remembered by Duke fans for his contributions. Danny Ford made history as the youngest head coach to win a national championship when he led Clemson to victory in the 1981 season. Under Ford's guidance, Clemson achieved unprecedented success, including several ACC titles and that memorable national championship. His coaching legacy endures as he remains one of the most beloved figures in Clemson football history. Dabo Swinney has been at the helm of Clemson football since 2008 and has overseen one of the most successful eras in the program's history. Under his leadership, Clemson has won multiple national championships, 2016 and 2018, numerous ACC titles, and consistently ranks among the top football programs in the nation. Swinney's emphasis on culture, character, and excellence has made him an iconic figure in modern college football. These iconic coaches not only achieved remarkable success on the field but also left a lasting legacy by instilling values, traditions, and a winning culture within their respective programs. Their influence continues to shape the identities of Duke and Clemson football, and their names are synonymous with the rich histories of these teams. Let's take a closer look at the stadiums where Duke and Clemson play their home games and the unique fan experiences they offer. Wallace Wade Stadium, located on Duke University's campus in Durham, North Carolina, is the home of the Duke Blue Devils football team. It has a seating capacity of approximately 40,000 spectators. The stadium is named after legendary coach Wallace Wade, who played a pivotal role in Duke football history. The stadium is nestled within the picturesque Duke Forest, providing a beautiful and serene backdrop for college football. The lush green surroundings create a unique atmosphere for fans. Wallace Wade Stadium offers a more traditional and intimate college football experience. The smaller seating capacity allows fans to feel closer to the action on the field. Duke fans enjoy tailgating before games, creating a vibrant pre-game atmosphere. The camaraderie among fans is a hallmark of the game day experience. While the Cameron Crazies are famous for their support of Duke basketball, the football team also benefits from passionate student support. The energy and enthusiasm of the Duke student section add a special dimension to home games. Memorial Stadium, often referred to as Death Valley, is located on the campus of Clemson University in Clemson, South Carolina. It is the home of the Clemson Tigers football team and has a seating capacity of over 80,000, making it one of the largest stadiums in college football. The stadium's nickname, Death Valley, reflects the raucous and intimidating atmosphere it creates for visiting teams. The sheer size of the stadium, combined with passionate fans, makes it a formidable venue for opponents. One of the most iconic traditions in college football is Clemson's Howard's Rock. Before each home game, players rub the rock for good luck as they run down the hill onto the field. It's a symbol of Clemson's strength and tradition. Clemson fans are known for their solid orange tradition. Fans, dressed in the team's signature color, create a visually stunning and unified look throughout the stadium. Clemson's tailgating scene is legendary. Fans gather in the hours leading up to games for elaborate tailgate parties, complete with barbecue, live music, and a festive atmosphere. Before home games, fans line the path from the football facility to the stadium to cheer on the players and coaches as they make their way to the field. It's a display of unity and support. Both Wallace Wade Stadium and Memorial Stadium offer unique fan experiences, but Clemson's Death Valley is particularly renowned for its electrifying atmosphere, traditions, and sheer size, making it one of the most iconic venues in college football. Duke's Wallace Wade Stadium, on the other hand, provides a more intimate and picturesque setting for fans to enjoy Blue Devils football. Let's take a look at how both Duke and Clemson football teams have performed in recent seasons. The Duke Blue Devils, a member of the Atlantic Coast Conference, ACC, have had some ups and downs in recent seasons. Their performance has varied, but they've shown flashes of competitiveness. In the past few years, Duke has faced a tough schedule, including games against ACC powerhouses like Clemson, Florida State, and Notre Dame. Duke has had some memorable wins in recent seasons, often considered upsets. These victories have showcased their potential to compete with strong opponents. Clemson Tigers, also an ACC member, have been a dominant force in college football in recent years. Led by head coach Dabo Swinney and star quarterback Trevor Lawrence, in previous seasons, they've consistently been one of the top-ranked teams in the country. Clemson won 2 national championships in recent years, in the 2016 and 2018 seasons, solidifying their status as an elite program. Clemson has made multiple appearances in the college football playoff, showcasing their consistency and ability to compete at the highest level. Notable games: Clemson's matchups against other top-ranked teams like Alabama and Ohio State in playoff games have been particularly memorable. These games often determine the national champion. It's important to note that college football teams can experience fluctuations in performance from season to season due to factors like changes in coaching staff, player turnover, and the competitiveness of their schedule. However, Clemson has established itself as a powerhouse program, while Duke continues to strive for success and improvement in the ACC. While Duke and Clemson may not be as widely recognized for producing NFL talent as some other universities, they have indeed contributed players to the National Football League. Here are a few notable NFL players who began their careers at Duke and Clemson. Daniel Jones, a quarterback, was drafted by the New York Giants in the first round of the 2019 NFL Draft. He has become the team's starting quarterback and shown promise as a young talent in the league. Deshaun Watson, a highly regarded quarterback, was selected by the Houston Texans in the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft. He quickly made a name for himself in the NFL and has earned Pro Bowl selections. DeAndre Hopkins, a wide receiver, was drafted by the Houston Texans in the first round of the 2013 NFL Draft. He is known for his incredible catching ability and has earned multiple Pro Bowl and All-Pro honors. C.J. Spiller, a running back, was selected by the Buffalo Bills in the first round of the 2010 NFL Draft. He had a successful NFL career, playing for several teams and earning Pro Bowl recognition. While these players represent some of the notable NFL talent from Duke and Clemson, both universities have contributed to the league over the years with players who have had impactful careers. Both Duke and Clemson have passionate fan bases that contribute to the excitement of game days. Here's a closer look at their dedicated supporters and some unique game day traditions. Duke is renowned for its student section known as the Cameron Crazies. These students are famous for their energetic and enthusiastic support during basketball games at Cameron Indoor Stadium. They're known for their creative chants, wild antics, and dedication to their team. Duke football games often feature tailgating sessions in the Blue Devil Tower lot. Fans gather before games to enjoy food, drinks, and socializing, creating a vibrant pre-game atmosphere. The Duke University Marching Band, known as the Pep Band, adds musical flair to games. Their performances enhance the overall game day experience. One of the most iconic traditions in college football, Clemson players rub Howard's Rock before entering Memorial Stadium, known as Death Valley. This tradition is believed to bring good luck and has deep historical significance. Clemson's live Tiger mascot, the Tiger, adds an element of excitement to home games. Seeing the majestic big cat is a highlight for fans, and its presence is a unique tradition. Before kickoffs, fans participate in the cadence count. The stadium echoes with rhythmic chant, creating a powerful and united fan base. Clemson is famous for its extensive tailgating scene. Fans gather in the parking lots around the stadium hours before kickoff, creating a sea of orange and purple. The camaraderie and festivities make for a memorable game day experience. Both Duke and Clemson fans take pride in their traditions, creating a lively and passionate atmosphere at games. These traditions not only celebrate the teams, but also build a strong sense of community among supporters. Both Duke and Clemson football teams make significant contributions to their communities, extending beyond the football field. Here's a look at how they positively impact their local areas. Duke University and its football program have a long-standing partnership with Duke Children's Hospital. Players regularly visit young patients, bringing smiles and encouragement to those facing health challenges. Duke student-athletes, including football players, are involved in various community service initiatives. They volunteer their time in local schools, participate in charity events, and engage with Durham's community organizations. Duke's emphasis on academics extends to its athletes. The football program encourages players to excel academically and serves as a role model for local youth, emphasizing the importance of education. Clemson promotes community engagement through initiatives like Solid Orange Friday. On Fridays before home games, fans and students wear orange to show their support for the Tigers. This creates a sense of unity and pride throughout the local community. The football program partners with Clemson Life, a program that offers post-secondary education to young adults with intellectual disabilities. Players build meaningful connections with program participants, fostering inclusivity and compassion. Clemson players often engage with local youth through events like football camps, school visits, and mentoring programs. They serve as positive role models and inspire young athletes to pursue their dreams. Clemson football engages in various community outreach activities, from participating in Habitat for Humanity builds to supporting local charities. Their involvement helps address community needs and strengthens bonds with fans. Both universities emphasize the importance of giving back to their communities, instilling values of service, leadership, and civic responsibility in their student athletes. Through their actions and outreach efforts, Duke and Clemson football programs positively impact the lives of those in their local areas. As we wrap up this journey through the football legacies of Duke and Clemson, it's clear that these programs are about more than just wins and losses. They're about fostering tradition, building community, and instilling values that extend far beyond the gridiron. From iconic coaches to passionate fans, from legendary players to community outreach, the stories of Duke and Clemson football are woven into the fabric of their respective regions. So, whether you're a Blue Devils enthusiast or a die-hard Tiger, or simply a football fan, we can all appreciate the rich histories and contributions these teams make, both on and off the field. If you have any thoughts or memories about Duke or Clemson football, please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing sports stories. Thanks for joining us on this football journey.